Hello, I'm Token. Welcome to something I did a while ago, but then my computer ate it, so I had to redo it. This is a tier list. I never decided if I would upload it or not, but I think it's time I do. We're going to be going through, I have a couple tier lists here. We're going to be ranking them. This is serial mascots, and how well I would do in fighting them. You'll have to forgive me as I go through each tab. The window here is obviously going to change sizes, and you're going to see some and be blocked off from the others, but bear with me here. I found a collection of tier lists I think should be interesting enough. Now then, the apple from Apple Jacks. As we all know, apples contain cyanide, so I think it'd be a fair fight, because you could always poison me. Aunt Jemima. Now, I'm no prude, but I think if anyone's gonna whoop my ass, it's gonna be an old black woman who knows about maple syrup. The Burger King. As it turns out, he has an entire game where he sneaks around giving food to people, so I don't think a man who's entirely raised on burgers could actually take me in a fight. I bet I could beat his ass no problem. The bee from Honey Nut Cheerios. I've been stung by bees and they die. That guy would absolutely get destroyed by me. I can take a bee. I don't care if you give him a little wand like that. Captain Crunch. Now, I happen to know he is a liar, because he claims he's a captain, but the symbols on his shoulders suggests he never made it past sergeant, and I don't think people that lie deserve any sort of mercy. I would beat the hell out of that old man. Chef Boyardee. I mean, normally I'd say I would beat him up, but he's Italian, and they're sneaky, so I think it'd be a fair fight, given his advanced age versus my youthful exuberance and his inherent sneakiness. Chester Cheetah. That's actually a cheetah. He would absolutely murder me. Count Chocula. I'm not made of chocolate. I could easily take that son of a bitch. The Jamaican stick of cinnamon from Apple Jacks. I have nothing against this man. He wasn't a part of my childhood, nor was the apple. But at no point did I feel ill will towards him. The apple's kind of a jerk, but Mr. Cinnamon here, he was my friend, my buddy. I looked up to him. I, too, wanted to be a Rasta stick of cinnamon when I was but a child. I also just have shuffle going on for the music in the background, so you have to forgive me if it's wildly inappropriate. That being said, I feel like I could take a stick of cinnamon just as easily as I could take an apple and an old Italian man. Which is to say, a fair fight. The Colonel. KFC. Mr. Fried Chicken himself. Sanders, that's his name. I completely forgot it for a minute. See, I think if I fought him, I'd be able to take him no problem, but we all know he commands a small army. What with being a colonel, so just sheer numbers-wise. Pillsbury Doughboy. There's horrors that lurk behind those eyes, and frankly, I can hit that guy all day, and he wouldn't even flinch. It is not a fair fight. He would destroy me. He would let me wear myself out and then go in for the kill. Gerber Baby. I would beat that baby's ass into next week. If there was a tier higher than would absolutely murder, that baby would be on that tier. Jolly Green Giant, that guy would pick me up and have me for lunch. Not gonna rank my odds well against Jolly Green. The Hamburger Helper. He is tricky. You know, if he can get his hand on you, then he's gotcha, because that's his whole body strength at that point. But I think I'm agile enough that it would be a fair fight between Hamburger Helper and I. This frog thing that I don't recognize, I feel like I could kick a frog's ass. The guy from Jack in a Box. Now, I'm beginning to suspect these aren't cereals, they're just brand mascots, and I probably should have picked up on that with the Gerber Baby, Jolly Green Giant, the Pillsbury Doughboy, Chester Cheetah, Aunt Jemima, and Colonel Sanders, but Burger King as well. It's only just occurring to me, and Chef Boyardee, and Hamburger Helper, that this is in fact not cereal mascots, but mascots in general. Anyway, have you seen the guy from Jack in a Box? He would annihilate me. Look at those eyes. He could murder anyone on this list without even blinking. Jared from Subway. Man's in jail. I would totally beat a guy who's already locked up in jail. Not a difficult fight. The Keebler Elf. I mean, if it's just him, I could get a decent win over. Again, if he brought his cohorts, I think it'd be a fair fight. We're going to assume, since we gave Colonel Sanders the command of the army, we're going to go fair fight for Papa Keebler Elf. Kool-Aid Man. He would just burst in through the wall and drown me in his giant red tub of joy juice. And it would be nice for about one moment until I realized there was no oxygen available to come to me in this Kool-Aid monstrosity. And then I would succumb. The sun-made girl from the Raisins? No, that's not right. What are you? I kinda recognize her, but I don't at the same time. Whatever, I could probably beat a little girl. I'm saying decent because I don't really recognize her. Lucky from Lucky Charms, slippery bastard of a leprechaun. Could never get that cereal. I chased him many a time in my youth, but he always managed to slip away. Bastard. I would get my ass beat, but only because he's lucky. Mr. Planter. I would destroy that peanut and have him for lunch. Yes, sir. Look at him. He's got a top hat and a monocle. He is the 1%. He's never been in a fight. The only reason I wouldn't absolutely murder him is because he's like 8 feet tall, and that would at least slow me down a little bit. Nesquik Rabbit. He would beat my ass. He's too quick. The man loves chocolate milk. I can't handle that. The Pringles guy. He is a head with a mustache, and it's a fine mustache. Fine enough, I'll give him a decent win, because I'd be too busy admiring that stash to just full-on beat his ass. But he doesn't have a body, as far as I know. Quaker Oatmeal. Quakers are pacifists. They're not gonna fight. What the hell's that about? Red M&M. Yeah, no. I could beat the Red M&M in a fight. That guy's a pushover. Nothing about him. Ronald McDonald. I mean, again, assuming he brought his whole group, including the Grimace and the Hamburglar, I gotta say, I'd get my ass beat. I think Ronald himself, I could take. Once you incorporate things like the Grimace and Birdie, then, I'm up the creek without any french fries to paddle me home, if you know what I'm saying. The Rice Krispie Elves. Psh, do I even really need to explain it? Tony the Tiger. He's same reason with Chester Cheetah, really. He would just kill me. That's not a fair fight by any stretch of the imagination. That son of a bitch, Mr. Owl, eating all my damn Tootsie Roll Pops. He would just fly away. Not a fair fight, but I don't think... Because he certainly couldn't beat me. How many licks does it take to get to his center? I'd beat his ass in 3 licks, that's what would happen. But he'd just fly away because he's a coward, so I have to go middle of the road with him, even though I object to it being called a fair fight. Toucan Sam, follow your nose. Unfortunately, the nose is a big-ass target, and I would just beat that beak down with a spoon and drown him in his own milk. The Trix Rabbit, not nearly as talented as the Nesquik Rabbit. As a result, it would only be a fair fight, because while he's still fast, he's not as clever. The Nesquik Rabbit always got that chocolate milk. This guy always lost trying to get that Trix cereal. Uncle Ben's Rice, I'm gonna have to go with, just get my ass beat by him. Same logic as Aunt Jemima there. I don't know. Old people, man. They're set in their ways. They know the old style of the arts. The Vlasic Pickle Stork. That's a mascot I never truly understood. That being said, pickles are the devil's instrument, and I would fight until my last breath to murder the Vlasic Pickle guy. Wendy. We all know Wendy from Twitter. She's famous there. She'd beat my ass, film it, make a t-shirt out of it, and sell it at her restaurants. And I'd still go back for Wendy's, because it's good food. But you can't take Wendy, unfortunately. You can't. Yellow M&M, on the other hand, he would beat my ass. We all know why. Yellow M&M's a power bottom. He's gonna just come out swinging from the top. I would underestimate him is the problem. I'm probably underestimating him already. Just come out swinging, aiming for the junk, that yellow M&M. He's sneaky and you can't trust him, because he's got peanuts in him. And unlike Mr. Planter, he can back it up. Well, anyway, that is a definitive list of food mascots if I fought them. And get a good long look at that. It's pretty split across the board, I'm not gonna lie. No one category dominated in the tiers here, but I think what we learned is that I can beat children, old people, things that can fly, and there's no real consistency. Like, things that can fly, babies. I should not put Jarrett next to the baby. But yeah, I can beat these guys. There's consistency, I think, up here. Old people and children. Down here, it's, like psychopaths and wild animals. And just absolutely murder me. I know Sugar Bear is absent. He couldn't even be bothered to come out to this particular tier ranking. But anyway, This one. Ooh, you can't see this one. This one, I'm ranking starter Pokemon across the generations. Now, I have a very scientific method for this, so let's start. Grookey. After Gen 3 and not a fire type. That's an E rank. This guy, whose name I don't remember. Fire type. S. After Gen 3 and not a fire type. Down to the E-Tank you go there, Bubble Toad. You know, this guy is a fighting type. I'll give him that. He gets a D. He's after Gen 3, but at least he's a fighting type later on. Ooh, fire. You know what? I gotta separate. There's fire. That's fire fighting. That's S. Hot damn, look at that. That is a good boy up there. And speaking of good boys, as much as I want to say, after Gen 3 and not a fire type, I can't give that good boy anything less. Anything less than a D. Totodile. Good old Gen 2. You're a solid B in my book. You're a little annoying in the anime. A firefighting type, you know where you go. After Gen 3 and not a fire or a fight. What do you know? Squirtle, my boy. That guy, he's the only non-fire or fighting type that you will see in this list, and that is because Squirtle is just the best boy. Let me tell you. Hey, a fire type. I guess you go in the A tier. Chikorita, you were a little less annoying. I do prefer... I think aesthetically, I prefer... I'm going to put you with Totodile, because aesthetically I prefer you at first, but Meganium's kind of and Feraligator's pretty awesome. So I think you guys pretty much average out. Trico. Ya cool little gecko. My friend, easily the coolest one on this. Look at that guy. That guy's just cool. He's like, hold up everyone, I got this. I'm gonna stop traffic here. Yeah, I'm Trico. I'm cool. That's an A rank, easily. Not from before Generation 3 or a fire type. Down to the E, and you're down to the E as well, whatever your name is. There's a firefighting. Hells yeah, son. Get on up there where you deserve to be, Torchic, my man. He is the king of the firefighting team. I want to move everyone else down just so Torchic can have a nice roomy tier to himself. You're a failure. You're a disappointment. Nobody loves you. You're the worst. I hate how much attention you get. You bring shame to the fire type name. Stay down where you belong, you trash. You can have your buddy down there. Mudkip, an excellent tier Pokemon, getting up there as well. Beautiful. Love him. Love you, Mudkip. You beautiful little son of a gun. First starter I had in a Sapphire game. The very first time I ever played it. Picked myself a Mudkip. That was before I knew the amazingness that was firefighting, of course, but still... Gotta respect the OG. Bulbasaur, you know, you're a pretty good sport, Bulbasaur. You get an A rank for that. I like Bulbasaur. He's a cute little guy. Got a little sprout on his back. Been there since the beginning. The OG of the OGs, number 1. Fire type, you get up there. I'm gonna break tradition actually, and put this fire type down here because it evolves into a fire psychic, and that betrays the firefighting name. So I mean, really. Fennekin, you lose some points. You're still A tier, you're in good company up here. These are the gods among men, the people that look down at the poor and underclassed from their golden thrones. These are the ones who built the golden thrones and are worshipped as demigods. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. Over here in A+, it's the ones who are worshipped as demigods, for they are the ones who had to walk so that these ones up in the S tier could run. A tier is good boys. I occasionally dip my toe into that pond, but ultimately I always come back to S and A+. B is just solid, nice, can't complain, sturdy starters. If you pick these guys, nothing wrong with you, just you could have done better, could have done a lot worse. D tier is good boys who just, they came so close to being actually decent starters, but couldn't quite cut it. And E tier is trash that I don't want anywhere near my game. How dare this be at all even considered when considering who the best starter in Pokemon is. How dare you? Moving on to something equally adorable. Kirby characters. Aw, look at this little Kirby. You gotta give the fluff ball the S. Look at him, he's so pink and happy. Waddle Dee, aw, that's an S. He's so adorable. Dee Dee, aw, you sly son of a gun. That's an S tier for you. Look at him with his coat and his hammer. He's so fun. I love little buff Dee Dee. Meta Knight, aw, you get on up there, Meta Knight. Yeah, look at you with your dark edge. I'm Meta Knight. Behold my power. Aw, that's the hamster. Aw, crap. What was his name? It was like Dave? No. Ralph. Ralph? What was that? Okay, Google. What was the hamster's name in Kirby?
According to Kirby Wiki, fandom, Rick the hamster carries
Rick,
Kirby
I knew
on his
that.
shoulder.
It's Rick. Rick the hamster. He's so cute. I love old Rick. Get on up there. Who the hell is this? This thing is disgusting. I don't recognize this thing at all. That's horrifying. S. Beautiful. I love it. What a reaction it got out of me. I don't recognize this thing either. Looks like a demented Furby. Bam, put it up there. Nothing more 90s than a Furby with punk mohawk hair. I mean, look at that. That's just a child's drawing somebody tripped over. That's like someone left him in the kiln. S. Beautiful. Love it. It's a blob with a bow. S. Fantastic. You're the horrifying final boss. S. Beautiful. Kid with paint. S. Loved you in Dream Course. You're a little pixie I don't even recognize. I don't even think you're part of Kirby. S. Of course. The mouse who stole the Squeak Squad cake. The good old cake. I love that cake game. S. You get on up there, Squeak Squad leader. You've earned it. You and your... Is the rest of the Squeak Squad? The rest of the Squeak Squad is not on here, unfortunately. Meta Knight variant. Gotta go with S. Ooh, a slightly different Meta Knight variant. This is pretty derivative right now. I don't know. I've seen a lot of Meta Knights. I'm gonna go with S, but I'm getting real sick of seeing Meta Knight clones. I think that's a guy from the newer games. Not entirely sure. Looks like he's got some blue on his head. That's worth an S. This is some sort of bug demon lady. This is utter nonsense. I don't even know what I'm looking at. This is a monstrosity. I can't in good faith give this an S. S. That's like Space Channel 5? I don't know. What the hell are you? It's got like weird space headphones. That's worth an S. Okay, yeah, you're in the new Switch game. You got the, you're one of them there bosses there. Yeah, you get an S rank. That Kirby Switch game was fun. And you're the yellow one, why don't you get up there? Red! Join your sisters up there, you beautiful so-and-so. That appears to be a horrifying nether void of darkness with eyes, maybe a fish of some kind? Get on up into the S where you belong. A wizardy sort of gentleman with a hat and clay. Never seen him before. Get on up there in the S where you belong. Prince Yarn. Get on, you devilish, devil-may-care son of a gun, you. Look at those angry eyes. He's good fun, that Prince Yarn. Yeah, you're the little pixie thing from Canvas Curse, or, the one on the Wii U where you get to draw the lines and whatnot. Yeah, you were great. Get on up there. And it's your mom. She was fantastic. D. All right, moving on. Anyway, sorry. There's a text chain. I don't know what a Toon One Shot is, but whatever. I'm excited for this one. We're on to who's the hottest boy in Pokemon. Hell yeah. This is what you all came for. Those hot boy Pokemon trainers. You know it, I know it. Let's get started. Bugs, that's not Bugsy. He's the Bug Elite 4 guy from the 4th generation. He kinda sucked. But you know what? He's got kind of an, what was his name? Aaron Carter sort of look to him, and Aaron Carter's a dick these days, though. Not sure how I want to rank this guy. I mean, he's kind of hot. I'll give him a C. I'll give him a solid middle of the road, because he sucks as a trainer, but we are judging them based on how hot they are. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's whether or not I would bone them. All right, the S through B. S is a solid yes. A is if I've had enough booze. B is like, if I'm real desperate. C is like, they're hot, I can appreciate that, but they're not my thing. D is no, I'm afraid not. Again, I'm sure you'll find somebody. E is maybe you shouldn't have come out to play today. And F is we just need to seal him off in some sort of steel vault to hide him from the world so that nobody has to suffer that appearance. This guy. I think this guy's in black and white too. He's got a lot of hair. I bet you find somebody there, buddy, but I can't even remember your name. I wasn't a huge fan of black and white, I'm not gonna lie. So, just gotta tuck you down there. I'm sure there's somebody out there for you, but it's not me. Archie, hell yeah. Look at that body. Get on up on S tier. Tasty. You see them arm muscles? He worked on, he sculpted for that. Kyogre had to come in and shower him in rain while he was working on those guns. Just dreamboat all around. This kid, what was this guy? It's Kyle. Or, no, it's not Kyle. Kyle's what I named him after one of my friends when the game came out. What was this so-and-so's name? Paul was the douchey kid. Brandon was the kid before him. Oh, man, it's killing me. I can't remember your name. Tomorrow I'll remember it. Lord knows tomorrow I'll remember it. But, unfortunately, I just can't pull in this kid's name. It's not coming to me. That said, he was always a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to throw you down in the D tier. I'm sure there's someone out there for you, kid, whose name is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite pull in. That said, it's just not me. Birch, one of two daddies in the Pokemon universe, gotta get up in the S tier. Look at that dad bod. You know he'll take good care of you. Blaine, hell yeah. Look at that mustache ride he'll give you. Blaine, he just never quits. Pop culture references. Crazy ass sunglasses. Fiery passion. Gotta get him up there. Blue, you know what? A tier again, Blue. You're the OG to my OG. Yes, sir, Blue. Any time of the day, provided I've had a shot or two of rum. Brawly. I do have respect for the fighting type gym leaders. Gotta say, that's immediately attractive. I'll throw you on a B there, Brawly. If I'm feeling desperate, I might hit up the Brawlster. Brandon, but wearing a hat instead of the white hair, which is canonically white hair. I don't care what anyone says. It's white hair, but this is a stupid hat. F, get the hell out of my face. How dare you exist? Bring me the pixelated version and I'll rank him separately. But you, sir, with your stupid hat, go down on the bottom of the list where I can lock you up in a vault never to be seen again. Brock, my boy, you are always the thirstiest among us. And you know what? I'll put you at a B there, Brock. Just... You gotta give the guy some love. He tried so hard, got so far, and in the end, it didn't matter. He never truly found that happiness. Bruno. Shirtless, sexy, muscly, backfighting type Bruno. S. Any day of the week, Bruno. You call me. This guy, I think he's an ice type gym leader. Get down in the E's. Maybe you should have stayed home there, buddy. Tried on a different outfit. You're not doing yourself any favors. This is a woman, so I don't know what they're doing on the list. That said, solid D. Because again, it's hard to get, my pants all aflame over a bug type gym leader or trainer, Like, really? You came out here with a bug type? Come on, bug? Really? Where's Bugsy? Bugsy's getting the same treatment as you when he shows up. This guy. This is the steel dude. You know what? I spoke too soon when I said two people canonically a daddy. Turns out there's three. I forgot about this guy. So, for the dad energy, gotta get him up on the A tier. Look at that. Yeah, you know what? I think his name's Byron? I want to say his name's Byron. Got them muscly arms. He's good. He's got construction. He's got his own son. His son's a gym leader. He's raised his son right, obviously. Gotta respect that dad energy. The guy from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, methinks. Can't quite pin him down, but I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Solid B. Solid. No, that's not the guy from Our Cold and Soul Silver. Who is this guy? Oh, he's the guy from X and Y, isn't he? Yeah. That's gonna knock you down to a C there, buddy. No disrespect to you and yours, but I prefer the earlier gens to the more modern ones. On that note, you're from Black and White. Get down there with the F. Well, he's kind of dreamy with the black hair. Fine, you can have an E tier. No one deserves to be down there with fake-headed Brendan. Ugh, disgusts me. Whoop, just to look at him. Speaking of which, this guy, I love the energy and passion this dude's bringing. He gets a solid B. That guy's super cool. Chuck, pretty sure he's married. Works out, got that sweet dad bod going. That's an A rank. Gotta get him right up there. Well, looking at his face, though, I don't know. And remembering he's got like 2 Pokemon, alright, you're getting knocked down to a B there, Chuck. You gotta come out to the game with more. This dude, this dude. Weren't you the one that was running around with Ash and, what's her name? Not gonna lie, yeah, you didn't impress me that much. I'm gonna throw you down in the C tiers out of respect. Clay, big hoss energy. Just not my thing. I'm sorry. You haven't got that dad sort of vibe energy. More just an oil tycoon thing going on. And I'm sure that somebody likes that vibe, but it's not me, okay? It's just not. I don't want to ride your Bronco there, Clay, so please, calm down. An actual child. Just gonna go ahead and leave the child unranked. I'm just gonna put him down at F so that he's locked away. That way I don't have to talk about how much I want to bang that child on terms of not at all to any. I'll say not at all. I don't want to bang the child at all. But I don't want to put him on a list where I have to quantify that I don't want to bang a child. And that man is a child. This guy with his stupid hair. The hair's really bad, I'm not gonna lie. You get E tier just for that stupid hair. Look at it, it's so bad. I thought it was like a weird sort of data visor to hold your glasses. No, it's just some stupid blue hair. That guy's trying way too hard. Crusher Wake, if I'm not mistaken. Water Gym, but loving the body, loving the energy. That's an A tier for Crusher Wake, man. It's just... Look at those rock hard. You can cut me off a piece of those abs and grill them like a steak, and I'd eat them any day of the week. This guy, he's looking pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Way cuter than his brothers here, since I think these are like the 3 gym leader brothers with the stupid pan Pokemon, which I hate, so points off. Still though, Blue here is super cute. Gotta respect that. Leader of Team Plasma. I don't know, you're looking pretty sort of just, compared to the redesigns of everyone, I get it, Gen 4 hasn't been redesigned, so it's not the most up to date, but you're not looking so hot these days. I gotta go with a C. Someone's out there for you, it's just not me. Drake. Good old Drake, you're getting up there in the S tier. Look at that chest. He's got a sea captain's hat, and he flies dragons, and he operates boats. Who doesn't like Drake? If you have him anywhere other than S tier, you're lying to yourself, frankly, and it's disgusting. This guy, wearing his weird suspenders and gloves, he'd be all up on the S tier if it weren't for the fact that it looks like he's kind of got a weird metal jaw going on. Gotta bump you down to a B on that. If it's a dark alleyway and I'm, a little bit drunk and I squint, you might be hot, but the mouth is just weird, buddy, not gonna lie. Another child. You're going down with the other child, because I don't want to talk about the children. Professor Elm. Elm. You were always a bit of a bumbler, weren't you there, Elm? He's a little just too lanky for me, not my thing. Maybe someone out there likes Griffin McElroy. I'm more of a Justin and a Travis kind of guy. It's just my thing. That said, is he on here? Is Justin McElroy on here? I know Travis McElroy wouldn't, he's a doof. But unless this list keeps going down, I'm not seeing Justin McElroy, which is a bit of a disappointment if you ask me. Faulkner, of all people, Faulkner, you had to show up here. He's kind of hot, don't get me wrong, but he also inherited his Pokemon from his dad, and they suck. He's got a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto, which he cheated for. That Pidgeotto's like level 11, and that thing doesn't evolve until past level 20. So, just throw you down on C tier. Not my thing. D tier is, just no offense. C is like, I can see how you're hot, but it's just not for me. D is, I'm not really seeing it, but I'm sure someone finds you hot. B is like, if it's dark enough, then yeah, alright. A is if I've had a few. S is any day of the week. E is you probably shouldn't have bothered coming out. F is go away, I don't want to talk about you. Ronald McDonald. I thought I already ranked you in the cereal fighting. If memory serves, you're a fire guy, so I kind of have to give you some love for there. But you also look like a goddamn popsicle somebody spilt ketchup. You look like a french fry with ketchup on it. You do. You do. I'm sorry. You'd be lower if you weren't a fire guy. Whoever the hell this is, I didn't play Black and White 2. I'll assume you're from that, because I don't recognize you from goddamn Dave Diddley. That said, you're kind of mysterious looking. Is that your face or is it a mask? I'm not really sure. Suppose I'll give you middle of the road. There's some mystique, some mystery there. I can see how someone might be into that. The Rocket Boss, Giovanni himself. Not gonna lie. He's looking pretty smooth these days. Slick Italian. We know how I feel about Italians. Gotta give him an A. You know what? He's power hungry, and you can just call my butt power in that case. This kid from Sun and Moon, he's got stupid hair. His hair looks like old Flint up here. So, yes, I know he's a teenager. My cutoff is obviously children, however. E. Your hair is stupid. You should feel bad. The trainer from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So young, so eager, so fresh-faced, and jolly happy to see the world. You're gonna B rank. This guy looks like he stuck his head in some sort of chocolate ice cream with sprinkles machine. Gonna have to put you on E. That is some stupid hair. You should feel bad, buddy. No disrespect to you. It's entirely the hair, man. That's most of the guys on here are here because of their hair. He wouldn't have made this list if his hair wasn't as nice. He's just a weirdo. I don't like him. These three and beyond, it's just all stupid hair. It's what does it. Hate to break it to you. Speaking of stupid hair, this guy. What do I feel about this guy? I mean, he's got that suit going on, which is pretty nice. Hair's a little stupid, you know what? I'll give him a C. He's got that suave, sort of handsome-ish quality to him, but it's just, I don't know if it's all there for me. It's all there. Guzma, A, my boy. It's your boy. You gotta give your boy at least an A. Don't get me wrong. He's just, not entirely my type, but he's a party dude. Gotta give him an A. This dude, fighting type, sort of got that granddad energy. I'll give you a B. I'm sure he'd treat me well. Nice big tummy I could roll around on. Just stick you down there without any further comment. This guy, he is from Platinum, I want to say. Meaning he's the guy from the Diamond and Pearl games, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like that's accurate. Well, I guess if... He's very similar to other protagonists, is the problem, with one exception. I suppose I'll give you a C. You're kinda cute, just not really my thing. This thing, I don't know why. I think ostrich when I see this thing. This guy's weird. Put you down in D. Yeah, D is being generous. I'm gonna put you at C or E. You're just, I don't know what you're doing out here. You look weird. You make me think of some sort of odd bird. This guy, this is a beautiful man. Bam. No shame in the S rank. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Just want to run my hands with silky cotton candy hair and make sweet love to his tongue. This guy, Juan, hate this guy. Replaced Wallace. Get down there in the E trash where you belong. F is reserved for just not even bringing up. This guy I'll acknowledge because he sucks. This guy, I can't remember his name because I haven't really played Sun and Moon too much, but doesn't wear a shirt. I can respect that. Fiery hot passion. I like it. Solid A. You earned that A, buddy. Appreciate it. Koga! Ninja. God, there's so many more dads I keep forgetting about that keep popping up. Here he is. Dad, he's got a daughter. Good old Koga. He might have been the first dad in all of Pokemon. Showing up in Gen 2. Really, you're not my thing, Koga, but the fact that you're a dad is boosting your credit. You got some street credit because you're a dad, so you better thank that daughter of yours when I'm done putting it in your butt. Now then, this guy, the professor, gotta go with an S rank. He's a luchador. He doesn't wear a shirt. He takes care of puppies. He's got a smoking wife. You know he's swinging on the sidelines. Hell yeah, he's going in the S tier. Just look at him. Too much fun. Lance. Dragon Master Lance, you broody son of a bitch. Alright, Mr. Lako Rage. You know, you did help me out that time in Mahogany Town, and I think that's worth at least a bit of slap and tickle, so I'll chuck you up there. Looker! Looker. You've been in every game somewhere since Gen 5, if I'm not mistaken. You might not have been in Sword and Shield, now that I think about it. That said, Looker... I mean, I suppose I can give you a B, but I'm on top. Let's be clear about that. There's plenty of people on this list where I'm clearly the bottom. You and me, Looker? Nah, I'm riding you off into the sunset. There's nothing you can do about it. Here's the guy from Gen 4. Then who are you? Oh, you're Black and White 1, aren't you? Well, tell you what. Platinum, get on up there with him. It's where you've earned it. You've got a dapper scarf, and that's new for Platinum. That was definitely not in Diamond and Pearl. But still, get on up there with him. I put him there before, and honestly, Black and White, it's kind of more or less the same thing. Will! If I'm not mistaken, this guy's name is Will, and he's a psychic guy, maybe? He's either psychic, I think he's psychic. Because that's the thing, Gen 2 had 2 Elite Four guys that were very similar. One of them was Will. I don't remember the other one, but one was like psychic and one was dark. Oh no, that's Will down there, huh? I see you, Will. Then who the hell? I don't know who this guy is. I'll put you in the D. I mean, well, I'll put you in the C. You're fairly attractive. I can see how someone might like you, but I don't recognize you, boy. What was this guy's name? Lysander. Yeah, get Lysander up there. Look at that popped fluffy collar. Look at that dashing red hair, that fiery personality, that desire for money. Lysander's got it. Shirtless Magoo, I don't know who this is, but he's shirtless and he's got dapper blue hair. Give him an A. He's pretty hot, not gonna lie. I don't know who this is either. It's he looks like a fighting dude. I'll give you a B, Mr. Fighting Dude. But, I gotta be honest, I don't recognize you. You are entirely new to me. I'm running out of room in the B and C, and unfortunately that's gonna shrink some stuff down, which I won't mind too terribly much, because that means F is just gone entirely. Max, yeah, see, it's just gone. Just gone, and if I put 2 of them in there, oh lordy help us, we lose the E tiers as well. And I can't adjust it after the fact is the problem. Maxine's... unfortunately for the F tiers there, Maxine's a solid B. Gotta give it to Maxine. I'll adjust the video in a second here. This guy, he's from Sun and Moon. That's what I remember about him. I'll give him a D. What are you doing here, buddy? At the same time, kind of cute. Morty, A, solid A. Dreamy ghost type. He's got the scarves, all about that mysterious death thing going on. Morty, tasty, tasty Morty. Cop with all the cats. Gotta get you an A rank there, Mr. Kappa. Mostly because of the cats. Alright, I got a friend who's way into cats. This guy, I hate this guy's hair. Guess where he's going? Down here with the trash in E. Norman, dad energy, right up at the top. Lovely, lovely dad energy. N. We'll just put N down here in the D's. Frankly, it's just, first of all, N's already a twink. Let's be fair about this. And secondly, he's just not my thing. Like, he preaches poetically on and on and on. Never shuts up, that guy. He's just not my thing. I'm sure he's someone's thing out there, but it's I don't see it. It's not my thing. Oak's a solid B. OG professor. He's got that granddad energy. Knows screw all about Pokemon, but at least he's trying. You know, he gives you a dex, gives you some Pokemon. Price. I mean, if you're into the old men, I guess I can kind of see it for Price. He's a nice enough looking guy. Unlike this guy, pretty sure this is a grass type. He's going down there with weird ass facial hair. I mean, look at that. Red. Get up there, Red, you champ. You've earned it. Of course you're a tier above Blue. You're a canonical boyfriend. You earned that. Roarin, or Rourke, or whatever your name is. The rock guy, son of Byron up there. He's kind of got it going on, I guess. I'll give him a C, which unfortunately knocked E down. We'll scroll down to them later. Professor Rowan, if I'm not mistaken. You're a solid B. I can see how people find you attractive, Rowan. Sydney. Boy, Sydney, you're looking a little silly, but I'm not gonna lie. The shirt's doing it for me. You got style, Sydney. I like it. I like it. This guy, this is the chef, isn't it? You're the guy who, like, ate half your team, aren't you? Because you cooked him up. That's why he came to the Elite Four with, like, 4 Pokemon or some nonsense like that. You're kind of cute, I guess. Silver. Silver's a C tier at best. That guy, he's just constantly getting his ass beat. He didn't deserve to be up with the champs like Brock and Chuck. Nah, Silver's down here with Clay and Faulkner. Steven, my boy. Steven's... run out of room, seriously. Steven's a... I can't in good conscience. Steven's an A tier. We all know it's true. I have to scroll down now to even see the others. This is real unfortunate. I wish I could resize this. I don't think I can, is the problem. Drawing panel. I don't need the drawing panel. I need to resize. I can't even move it. Well, I mean, I can scroll down. We're nearly done. That's the end of it. There's no Justin McElroy. That's incredibly disappointing. We'll go over them all again. Lieutenant Surge. You know I gotta give Lieutenant Surge. Buff Man, make electric pants. War Hero. That's worth an S. Professor Sycamore. I remember Sycamore. He's a solid A. He's a hottie hot. You're an F. You're an F. You're a brooding jackass. I remember you from the 4th generation. Get in there with the C's. I'm sure somewhat Flint's into you if memory serves. Wallace. Hell yeah. My main ladyboy Wallace. Get on up there, you queen. Wally! Get that. What are you even doing here? Watson. Give you a D if you're into that granddad sort of thing. This guy. Sure. Get down there, you weirdo. It's entirely hair-based, this E category. Will Proper. I mean, he's mysterious and dapper. He'll get up in the A tier. And finally, Wolfric. Yeah, I'd have been into it if you weren't quite so round and the hair weren't so stupid. I'll give you a C. You got the sort of buff dad energy going on, Wolfric, but you're just not my thing. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So then there's the F tier, who we don't talk about. The E tier, who shouldn't have even come here. They should go home, get changed, reconsider their lives, maybe get a haircut of some sort. D tier is, I mean, if you told me they were hot, I'd be like, yeah, sure, if you're into that sort of thing. C is, it's not my thing, but I can totally see how they're hot. I wouldn't jump into bed with them under any sort of reasonable circumstances, but, if you were like, I like them, I'd be like, that's fair. B is if I'm desperate. If I'm really hard up, needing a good lay, and one of these guys approached me, I'd be like, you know what, let's do this, you and me, right here, buckaroo. And then they'd leave, because I called them something like buckaroo. A tier is get 1 or 2 shots in me, and hoo boy, you're coming home with me tonight, Sonny Jim. And S is, of course, anytime, anywhere, any day of the week. Clearly the hottest studs in Pokemon. Moving on. The Borderlands Vault Hunters. This should be much easier. There's not nearly as many of them. I've been flapping my gums about this for a while now. Krieg. Psychotic. Just all-around insane madman. B tier, because you never know what he's going to do. Maya. Solid A tier. Funny, smart as a whip, just always on point, sharp. Aurelia. Badass bitch to the end. Lover. Stylish. Flair. Tasty. Brick, getting up there with the B. You buff guy, you crazy. Claptrap will just slap you down there with the D where you belong, because that's accurate. Axton, can't really remember much about you, Axton. Know you had turrets and they liked romance novels and red wine. Beyond that, it's really the turrets that are boosting you up that high. Salvador. Fun Salvador. Cannibal. That's what I remember about him. Public nudity, probably, as well. He was wanted for a lot of stuff. Wilhelm, my boy. Robots, steaks, and fighting. Excellent. Tim! Get on up there, Tim. You son of a gun. I miss you, Tim. I want to play his DLC, but I'm going to wait for it to come to PC. Lilith. I go back and forth on how much I like Lilith, and today I'm feeling Lilith's kind of a B mood. She's an important character to the story. Not my speed in terms of her character, but just, you know what? She's not terrible. Not the worst, not the best. Mordecai, however, solid S rank. Tiny Tina needs a father figure in her life, and it's not going to be Brick, so it might as well be you. Athena, A. Strong, proud, just chiseled jaw, always looking out for her wife. Important. Nisha, interesting character. Kind of an ass, though. Alright to play. I'll give you a B. Gage. The Technomancer maid. We're missing the Vault Hunters from 3, I'm noticing. That's a shame. Well, either way, Gage gets an A with her cool, fun attack robots. Roland, get down there with Axton in terms of you have basically no interesting features about you other than that you died. 0, you can get up there in the A rank. I think this is accurate. This stands the test of time. I'm sure if Noki were here, she would have some choice words about my placement of Claptrap, but she's not here, so too bad for her. Now then. Finally, candy in general. Candy and chocolate. This is going to be a tasty, tasty tier list, let me tell you. Mr. Goodbar. I mean, it's good, so that puts it in the quadrant. But I don't see a Mrs. Goodbar, so that means it's a C. Pocky. I love me some Pocky. 100 grand? That's a little expensive. Put you down there. You're not quite worth it. Laffy Taffy. Trash. Too chewy. Don't like it. There's banana flavor. Who likes that? Hershey Kisses. Hell yeah. Snowcaps. Get on up there. Butterfinger. Get that peanut out of my face. I don't care for it at all in my candy bars. Dairy Milk. I don't even recognize it, so an E at best. Mr. Goodbar. What did I tell you earlier? Get back on up there. Reese's Pieces. Peanut butter has no place being with chocolate. Change my mind, I don't care. It's going in the F tier. How dare you put those two wonderful, unique substances together and create a mess. Blech. Arrows. Don't know what they are. You're going in the E tier. Milky Way. I've enjoyed a Milky Way. Up in the B's you go. That just says Spree. Don't know what it is. Down in the E tier. Fun Dip. It's not that fun. It gets everywhere and stains your pores. Let me tell you. It's true. Jolly Rancher. That's a solid B. Ronts? Not a clue. Down there. Reese's. Get there with your pieces. Swedish Fish. The worst of all the gummies. Gobstoppers. Nothing special. Pez. Tastes like chalk. Twizzlers. Ew. Jelly beans, okay. Sweet tarts, taste like chalk. Starburst, orange and yellow are the best. Fight me, I will dance on your grave eating all your orange and yellow Starburst. They're fantastic. Red is trash tier. You can't do anything about it. It's my YouTube channel. So eat all of your damn ugly ass red Starbursts and choke on them and die. I hope you enjoy blandness while I'm enjoying the richness that is lemon and orange. Ya bastards. Harborough, S. Whoppers, easily an S. Whoppers are delicious. Skittles, solid A. They were better when it was lime instead of green apple. Lifesavers, you can hang out there with Mr. Goodbar, I suppose. Ring Pop, 44 of them. Well, there's too many to judge at that point. Trolley Gummy Candies, second weakest of the gummies. Airheads, they're about as good as Trolley, frankly. Candy Corn. Candy corn. You know, I always thought it got more hate than it deserved. I'll give it a solid B. Cadbury Cream Eggs, that's an A. Tootsie Roll Pops, get down there. I'm not a fan of Tootsie Rolls. Crunch Bar, hell yeah, best chocolate bar. Pixie Sticks, that's just Fun Dip in a tube. Also, my mom says they'll turn you into a whore. Tootsie Rolls, get down there, you're disgusting. Double Bubble, you're a disappointing gum, but whatever, you're not really meant to be a gum. Which I'm fine with, but stop advertising yourself as gum. Twix, excellent. Kit Kat, excellent. Lemonhead, get up there. Malt, I mean, I know it says Maltese, but they're really like malt balls. Get on up there. No idea what the hell this crap is. Get down there. That's just a Kinder Egg. Get on up there once again. It was a shame that you got banned. Children are morons. M&M's. Fantastic. Get on up there. That's classic M&M's, mind you. Not this, garbage nonsense peanut butter M&M's. What are you? A Fireball? Sure, I've enjoyed a Fireball. Snickers. Too many peanuts. Hot tamales. That is a hot tamale. Mike and Ike's. They're okay. Almond Joy. Not a fan of almonds, frankly. Dum Dums Lollipops. Love them. Gotta love the Dum Dums. Sour Patch. They're okay. At best. Don't know what you are, but I'm running out of room, so you're lucky you were later. Hubba Bubba. No, you're down in the F. Don't you try and sneak your way into E, Hubba Bubba. That's why you're in the F. You're too sneaky, too thin, too skeezy. Dots are always alright. I like seeing them in my Halloween pail. Pocky, get back up there. Don't know how you fell out of your B ranking up there, Pocky. These are just sort of colorful balls of flavor. Put you up there. Mounds, not bad. Nerds, always okay. Best of the Wonka candies, frankly. Kinder Joy, that's a solid get up there with Cadbury cream eggs, and I mean, there's Kinder Surprise up there and Kinder Joy, which is just more chocolate in it. It's really, I accept it barely. Push Pop, I think that's a Push Pop. I think it's Push Pop. If it's not a Push Pop, I apologize. And lastly, whatever the hell these things are, don't recognize them, so get down there in the F category. That is a definitive list, ladies and gentlemen, of candy. I will fight everyone in the comment section on these. This is correct. How dare anyone say Reese's are fantastic? How dare you, sir? How dare you like your weird red starbursts? They're gross and you should feel bad. Gross like you filthy human who's born and disappointed your mother by liking the wrong candy. Ooh, how you must feel shame and anguish and pain and suffering.